I just woke up to a brand new Apple update for the iPhone 12 Pro Max that gives me raw photo features. What's going on, guys? Angel Talamantes here, Click Leads Local, and I am so excited to talk about a brand new update that Apple just came out with, and it's Apple ProRaw for your phone. And what you're able to now do is shoot Apple RAW with your iPhone. Now, before I show you guys how to go into your phone, get it updated and get it set up for Apple ProRaw photos, I want to talk to you just a minute about how this is affecting the photography game. Being a videographer and a photographer myself, I realize the pride and almost the ego that I have in using cinema gear. Right now I have the Sigma 18-35, and I'm just trying to think how that compares to the new Apple ProRaw. But being a videographer and a photographer, just like you guys, I have that pride and ego about using a mirrorless camera or a DSLR or a cinema camera for video. But what you guys need to also realize and not be naive to is that mobile phones are catching up quick. The video quality on the 12 Pro Max is a 10-bit 4K 60 frames per second video, and the quality is amazing. And now with Apple ProRAW, the photography is just as great. Now, what that means for you in terms of your photography skills is that you now have to outcompete your iPhone. You have to now outcompete the LiDAR sensor. There are many things that you can do as a photographer that most average people with a phone can't. A lot of it's in the editing room. With Apple ProRAW, people are going to have the ability to do that, but it's the skill of being able to go into Lightroom or Photoshop and make something look even better as opposed to just a raw photo from your iPhone. So I'm going to show you guys now on the phone here exactly how to get to these settings and what it looks like and what it does. So I'm on my iPhone's home screen, and what you do is you go to settings, and what you do is you scroll down to your camera function, and your camera is right here. You go to formats, and now on the bottom here, I just turned it on. This is where Apple ProRAW is located. And what you're able to do is shoot Apple ProRAW with the 4 cameras that you have, the 3 on the back and the 1 on the front with Apple ProRAW. And as you can see down here, it says ProRAW is a 12-bit file that uses linear DNG format to retain information and dynamic range in the file, providing additional flexibility when editing exposure and white balance. Each file is approximately 25 megabytes. So let's go to our camera, and now you guys can see up here, I'm toggling it on and off, but this is your RAW feature. And if you go just like this, you'd be able to shoot a raw photo. So let me see. And there we go. I'm going to go in and I'm going to edit a little bit. And the big thing about RAW is you're able to adjust your white balance. So if you miss your white balance, you're able to edit it perfectly. There's so many other things you can play with here. The saturation, and you're able to do that. But the big advantage is now you're able to take these raw photos, which it will tell you up in the corner here, as you guys can see. That one doesn't say raw in the corner. This one says raw in the corner. And you're able to take that into Lightroom or Photoshop and actually push the image. So guys, that's Apple ProRAW. And coming from a 10 Pro Max, I didn't get a chance to play with the cameras much on the 11, but the 12 Pro Max is such a humongous jump. The battery life is good, but now the photos are even better. It is probably worth the update, even from the iPhone 11, just because if you're a photographer especially, you get those raw features only on the 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max. So guys, thank you so much for checking out this quick video. I just want to let you guys know about the Apple ProRAW feature and why you guys should be using it. So until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Peace.